Within 24 months, I went from zero knowledge to getting certifications in pool building, hydraulics, automation.
Did you learn a lot of stuff like being part of NESPA and LIPSA? Any boards like Watership University on your hat?
I didn't know NESPA existed.
Okay.
So I went direct to PHTA, and then they hooked me up with NESPA afterwards. All education is worth it. If you want it to be worth it, it's worth it. If you don't want it to be worth it, then it's not worth it. It's the networking, I think, that helps more than anything. I think the hardest part of running any business is to be hands-on, legitimate, pay your dues. If something goes wrong, come back and do it again, especially when you're just starting up, right? So we had no backup cash flow. We had nothing. Like, we almost lost our house, and we got our first repo for our equipment last year.
Good for you to be honest.
Is it still going?
So fuck yeah, man. No, there's two things that can happen, right? If I'm not successful, the house goes, the equipment goes, everything. So we paid back everything. Like, made a phone call, we made everything happen. We're about to get our first shotcrete machine right now. Loan coming in for about $350,000.
2 more years, you might have 0-0, and then all of a sudden you're going to have $1 million. Then it's going to turn into $5 million, $3 million, $6 million,
which is
$12 million.
Which is funny what you say about 0-0. So I think a lot of people are worried about profitability and making all this money. The reality is, I want to get to zero, and I think you can't be successful unless you're willing to put your life on the line, right? So it's not like I have nothing to lose. I have everything to lose, so I need to make it successful.
I just opened up a retail store, and then now it's growing even faster. So it took me a while, like you're saying, to get to that point, but now you're making the money even faster and quicker.
I fucked up a patio, right? And to me, that was like the end of the world. I needed that cash. It was only like 10 grand, but I needed that cash.
You need it.
And the client calls me, he's like, what happened? He's like, no, we're just gonna take this cash and have someone else do it. And I walked away from it. But I needed that money. I called my father. I literally was like out of my lawn. My wife's inside with babies. I don't know how to pay the mortgage. I don't know how to pay the next bill.
And you went out and sold another job.
That's right.
Learned from that mistake.
Did it again.
And did better and made more money in the next round.
If you're not in bed questioning your life choices, you're not a real business entrepreneur.